Welcome, boys and girls, or boils and goyles. Welcome to the Night Tiger Lair for the Halloween Scream Stream. We have some great YouTubers here ready to show you the best of the horror books of all the genre. Of all the eras. We got Bill Miller, Comic Mag Musing. We got Steve Codwell from I Love Disney Comics. Roger Perez from the channel Metarog, and also Gratu, Kenneth and Weinhardt. Yes, they're all here. So don't be afraid to come in and watch all these horror books. Okay, here we go. Bill, welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me. I appreciate it. So you want me to jump in and start showing some books?
Let's introduce everybody. Oh, let me
All
put
right.
the link in the chat for Gratu. He's probably waiting.
I'm Bill Miller, Comic Mag Musings, your humble host, a YouTube channel, and I'm on Instagram as well. And I'm just trying to keep up with Roger Metarog. That's kind of my life's ambition.
That's his life goal, his life focus.
That's it.
Next, we have Steve Codwell from the Lair in Ohio.
You're on mute, Steve.
I said, hello, everyone. Welcome to my nightmare.
Spooky already.
Next, we have Metarog from the Meta Cave.
Hey, how you doing? This is Metarog. Let's make this correct here. Metarog is a whip. All right, don't worry about that guy. Me?
This guy's trouble.
I got a little sharper edge, if you know what I mean.
Okay.
Greetings, everyone. Oh, sorry about that. There was a little encounter earlier tonight. Yeah, sorry.
We're waiting on Gratu to enter, so we'll get started.
Every time, Metarog.
Welcome, everyone, to the show. We got 4 watching right now. Welcome to the Horror Night. And we'll kick it off because we're not going to be here too long. So let's get this going. Let's get this rolling with Bill. Bill was here first. We'll let him kick it off. Bill, wow us.
I'll do my best. So, aside from Bronze Age comics, some Silver Age, horror, the horror magazines or pre-code horror is probably my favorite area. Hey, you'll let anybody in this chat, won't you? Galagos, is that who that is? All right, we've got Scream from 1973, de Jose Reyes cover, Cesar Lopez, Ricardo Villamonte, Emilio Bernardo, and others with the art.
Did you practice
one of these Skywald offerings? So Skywald had, next to Warren, probably the best Bronze Age horror comics, but they just came in at the wrong time, and it just didn't work. It had 3 titles: Scream, Nightmare.
That's cool, and I bet Steve's chomping at the bit because he was just telling me about some cool Skywalds he bought yesterday.
Oh, they had great ones. Psycho would be the other one.
Yep.
Or as in our house, we know it as Roger. That's the title. This one's from 1973. Fernando Fernandez with the amazing cover art.
I'll let him know you said that, Miller.
Also from the late Silver into the Bronze Age, there was a reprint publisher called Stanley Publication. And this is one of their offerings called Ghoul Tale. This is from 1971. Cover artist unknown. It's really a pastiche of internal panels. But they would often reprint Golden Age horror stories.
So you really looking for this?
Quiche? Did you say quiche, Miller?
Pastiche.
Sorry. I remember enunciating
looking for this?
This Metarog has me in stark terror. I can tell you that right now. He seems like an unseemly individual. This is number 3 of Star Wars in 1970. Hector Castellon with the cover art. He was from the Argentina Union Studio. A lot of their artists were from Argentina. There are 5 issues in this series.
Is that a self-portrait there,
Jackson.
Miller?
Jackson's here too. Well, you'll let anybody into this.
Oh, the Jackson Roy Cook. Oh, yeah.
Another
It's the peanut
Stanley.
gallery.
We've got Chilling Tales of Horror. This one's from 1971. This is issue number 2. Stanley publication as well. Some of the artists: Art Gates, John Bloomer, Paul Reinman, Hi Iceman.
So how,
And-
what is your thought process? What you're searching for when it? Because I see you got like the harder to get magazines from the late '60s and '70s.
Yeah, I just like the horror genre, and the Bronze Age DC is I mean, there's some amazing cover art, but they're still kind of not necessarily my thing. I like the in-your-face, not necessarily great cover art, but very horrific, sketchy. It kind of more fits the theme. And these
describes
are
it to
a
a
little
theme,
bit
Miller.
more obscure.
So basically, whatever you get, let you grab your hands on.
That was a long-winded way of saying what Jackson summed up. We got Shock. This is volume 1, number 4 from 1969. Don Rosenberger, John Bloomer, Lynn Streeter, and others with the interior cover art. They oftentimes didn't credit the cover artist, unfortunately.
That's the whole cover slinger's cast back there.
That's exactly right.
So you just research the company and the publications, or how's it go? How do you read that one, or?
Yes. So they're not great stories. For the most part, they're reprints. There's another company I'll introduce later that did the same thing, but then they started redrawing a lot of the.
Right. I mean, horror stories, they're hit and miss. There's nothing like really anywhere you can point to a good consistency of a great story after story.
Well, Warren and Skywald had some really good original stories. Probably the best since EC from the Golden Age.
I noticed when I'm like reading Atlas, it's a werewolf story. The werewolf never shows up unless it's the last 2 panels or the last panel.
Yeah. Last one I'll show from Stanley. This is Ghoul Tales, number 1 from 1970. Again, cover artist uncredited.
Tell us about how hard they are to find, easy to find. What's their price range?
They're hard to find in high grade. They're not difficult to find in general. They made a lot of them, but they're difficult for me to find on my budget. That's kind of the rub.
Right.
So get them for $10 or less, then I'll do that. But most of the time you won't find that.
Yep.
You got to get that first listing. You got to always be looking new listings.
Yeah, absolutely. I can keep going, or I can turn it over to somebody else.
Let's turn it over to Steve.
Okay.
All
Friends
right.
like
The elusive Steve, who doesn't put out videos anymore,
Sorry, man.
but he's still buying books like mad, like a madman.
Yeah. So I figured I'd start off first with a book that is
Rayman's here.
a crime killer. And this is True Gain, Ed Gain. I think this came out in 2006. It's all black and white. I did read this one. This one is pretty graphic. So you were talking about, I think Bill was talking about things aren't really that scary in comics. This is graphic. I mean, there's a picture of a woman, it's all hand drawn, but a woman hung upside down, slit like a deer, no head,
Oh man, I don't want to
Yeah, so this is a graphic book. If you like stuff like that, this is based on, all the stories you'll see on Netflix and everything. But this was actually right up my eye. I love horror. I love real horror. I don't like the kiddie kind of stuff, but I collect it because that's all there really is out there. So anyway, that's the first one I got to show. The next one, every guy, that goes to the bathroom, he gets done and he always wonders, have I cleaned myself all the way off? Well, order right now for $19.95 and you can get Freddy's Bidet. This will make sure that you're clean in the end. Okay? I don't know if you can see that, but that's the toilet. What?
You'll be gilded.
Yeah, that's
the
a toilet.
gilder.
Freddy's got his hand and claws coming up here, and over here is a guy that he wanted to try it out. That's what you get when you order from Temu. Okay.
One use only, Steve.
Yeah, that's a Nightmare on Elm Street #3 from February 2007. And that is Tony Harris and Jim Clark on the cover. And I liked it so much, I got 2 of them. All right.
So order now.
Yeah, order now, please. The next one I got, I don't know if anybody's going to show anything like this. I know some of you guys have these, but this is a Tomb of Dracula book and record set.
Oh, yeah. Murder Rod's got those, but who cares?
And it's actually got the record in there. How about
Oh,
that? Sometimes
right.
you can find
45.
these, but no record.
Can we call you Meddy?
What?
Can we call Medrock Meddy?
You better
Yeah.
not.
Here's another one. This is Werewolf by Night.
Neil Adams.
I got silver bullets for him.
Is that
Don't you
Plug
worry,
or Neil Adams?
You probably do have some silver bullets in those
Oh, I'll
guns,
show
don't
you.
you?
I'll show you.
Is that Plug?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Plug the Plug, I always say.
here's another Plug to plug. This is Man Thing. No record in this one, though.
We got to find one for you, Steve.
Yes.
That's cool.
Meta Baby.
All right.
Or
I picked
Metabad.
this one up last week.
Oh,
This is the
Metabad.
magazine because I am into the magazines as well. This was beat up and cover split, so I taped it back together. It's mine. I don't care.
He rescued it. It was beat up, kidnapped.
This is
Or,
Castle of Frankenstein #2 from 1962
You got a
with
bit of
a Robert Adrogna cover. And I
There
got
you
this
go.
for $6, which I thought was a
Ooh.
steal.
That's the big $6 you ever spent.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Gothic
There you go.
Castle Publishing.
Thanks for the gumball, Mickey.
Nobody asked you, Miller.
Now here's a Skywall. This is Psycho #13. And this is from July of 1973 with a Vincent Sergrelles cover. I don't know how to say that. Sergrelles.
Reyes. Yeah, he was a Spanish artist.
But yeah, I agree with Bill. These were probably the second best, books on the market. There's always a lot of good stories in here, great art. Sometimes you'll see somebody by, somebody that worked at Marvel or DC. But yeah, and their covers are amazing. But they came along at the wrong time, like Bill said. I picked this one up for $8. I thought this
Get
was a
out.
great buy. This is Dracula Lives #1 from May 1973 with a
Oh, wow.
Boris Diego cover.
Do I hear 10? I hear 10. I'll 10.
$10 right now.
$10.
Right now.
I'll take
I'm
you.
your Huckleberry.
Throw it in my box.
All
You
right.
couldn't pry that from his dead cold hands now.
That's true.
Oh,
Exactly.
this is the House of Mystery #1. This is one of those digests.
Ooh.
I don't know if anybody got those. See, I paid $5. I like to keep my price tags on these. Somebody made fun of me one time for that, but
He's
I like knowing
tantalizing
what I
us.
spent. Usually I put them on the back, but after I read this one, I just put it back in. So kept it on
The
there.
history of it too, right?
Yeah, man.
Some
Put
of
it
these
under
ne'er
your
do
pillow.
wells, they don't believe you, Steve. You got to have evidence,
Put it
Yeah,
under
I
your
gotta
pillow
have
next to your
proof.
pillow.
Y'all aren't believing me. All right, one more I'll show right now. This is another Psycho magazine
You gotta
before
let me,
Bill gets a chance to show it probably. This is Psycho
You've
#20.
already Eric Green one of mine.
Psycho number 20 from August 1974. This
That's
is a
great.
Salvador Faba cover.
That is
Fabia.
fantastic.
Yeah, that was one of my victims there. Yep.
One of your victims.
An evening with Metarock.
All right.
I like it.
Steve, thank you so much.
Yeah.
I'm a better person now. I feel therapized. What's up, Deputy?
Metarock Mr. Masher LLC here. And I'm going to show you. By the way, Steve, this took care of that guy real well. No, sorry about I didn't have time to wash it off. But I'll take care of it. And here's a silver bullet right here. See, that takes care of those werewolves easy. And like, oh, they shriek. Oh, they're wimps, you know. Anyway, so yeah. So I think I go through a who's who of my victims here. All right. So here we got Red Circle, right? And they had like this. Are you making fun of me, Smith?
Soikle? What's the Soikle?
I know where you live, you know. Anyway, so we got Red Circle Madhouse 95. Look at this neck biter here. Look at this guy. Yeah. I took care of him, you know. Look, yeah, right here. I took care of him with this. Right in the heart, dead. You know, no way. No, that's it. Done. You know, got out of there. Now this one you got to be careful, you know, because the ladies they get you sometimes, you know. But you know, look what's behind her here on Madhouse 96. Look at that purple guy. You know, you read a little Romans 8 and they shrivel. They really do, you know. But that's a beautiful Green Moro cover there. And you know, another demon over here in 97. You know, they love to hang out in this places here with the dead. You know, because it reminds them that what they do. You know, but don't worry about it. I took care of him. This guy's an apprentice of mine. Yeah, no problem. And then that was only 3 issues because you know the distribution stuff, right? But then they had a Chilling Adventures and Sorcery, and it started with I don't have the one. Well, Metarock doesn't, you know. He's cheap as anything, you know. But anyway, here's like an Archie style, you know what I mean? And you got your basic giant ant over there.
Style, sir?
What was that, Miller?
You say itchy style?
Miller? We'll talk later, okay?
Sir.
And you got Transformation here. Yeah, see that? Yeah, I took care of this guy a couple of years ago. Yeah, no problem. And then, here's a who's who, you know, a rogues gallery of mine right here. And number 3. Look at this. Look at this here. Look at this here. You got you got death over here, Frankensteins, you got ghouls, ghosts, succubus, demons, you know, all the stuff I take care of. Look, listen, I got one of these here. These sticks, these nth metal, you know, take care of the demon, the succubus, no problem. Right in the head, they're done.
Ned and Negan.
Yeah, that's no problem.
We're getting education.
Okay. All right.
You're educating us how to kill demons.
Yeah, of course. You know what? Hey, I'm Metarock Monster Masher LLC. That's what I do. You know. So anyway, here we go.
What, are you related to Ghostbusters?
What was that?
Are you related to any of the Ghostbusters?
Oh, those are amateurs. I don't care. I forget about those guys. They use the proton packs. I don't need no proton pack. I got one of these. You know,
you pack proton. You don't need a proton pack.
I don't need a proton pack. I got one of these. Oh, the nth metal stuff. You know, take care of those ghosts easily. But look at this guy here with the cape. They love to like overdress these guys. You know. And generally speaking, I just wrap this around their head after I sever it. You know what I mean? But anyway, here's a good one too. The Necronomicon. See, that's the problem there. You know, you're reading this stuff. It never ends well for you. That's just the way it goes. Yeah. Here's like a spider lady or something. I don't know. I don't know what happened here. I mean, I don't know. It's got a hybrid or something. I don't know. And this thing comes from an Atari game. I don't even know what it is. You know. But anyway, there it is. A nice cover, though. Yeah.
That's a nightmare. A woman with 8 arms.
Yeah, right. You know, 2 is enough as far as I'm concerned. But anyway, here's one, Mike. You're gonna love this here. She looks like Lucretia, you know, that kind of thing. But you know, the neck. That's why I wear this soaked in olive oil and garlic, because these neck biters, they sneak up on you. Look at this. They almost got
oil and what? Oil and what?
Oil and garlic. Yeah,
garlic?
Yeah. This
garlic.
This is pungent, man. If you could smell a vision, forget it. You know,
garlic.
Yeah, but this girl, she'd never have it. She'd be, you know, I'd be doing this, you know, behind, you know, like this, and that's it. She gone.
Isn't that your ex?
Yeah.
It's your ex-girlfriend.
All right, a couple more here. Look at this, some kind of old wizard or something. Yeah, these guys, they're kind of like extinct already. Don't you worry about that. But it's a great moral cover. Oh, nice there. And this guy, he's another apprentice of mine. He likes the double barrel gun thing, you know. They're effective sometimes. You know, you never know. Gotta be careful.
Green
So
Hornet.
this is,
Red
this is
circle is
supernatural
great.
about that. Now here we go. Here's Miller. You're
Oh,
listening.
I need
You gotta
that
be
one. You
careful,
got
Miller.
levels?
Because you know that'll happen to you if you start interrupting me too much. You know what I mean? Yeah, you gotta be careful. Yeah, get off your high horse, Miller. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Ichabod Miller, they call me.
Don't lose your head over that one.
Oh, you're a relative. Okay, that explains a lot right there. And then you got these old crusty pirates. You know, these guys never. They turn up like a bad penny.
Hey, Metarog. Ask Metarog if he has a double of that last issue.
I'll ask him. But man, the guy is so cheap. You know what I mean?
True, like a bird.
Oh, I know. Don't tell him I said so, but damn, he is.
Yeah, actually, and he likes you, Mike, and but still, yeah, he gives you stuff sometimes. But anyway, and listen, this happens. You got to be careful. That's why you got to be prayed up. Because you can have demons on your back all the time, and you got to be careful. You got to be real careful. And going into occult stores, that's bad juju right there. So that's it for now. Go on to the next victim. I mean,
all right, we're gonna introduce our buddy here. Metarog, what's up?
Hey,
Hey, Ken.
Metarog.
Hey there.
Bro,
Yeah, this is kind of Halloween is always it's like I was thinking about this earlier today. It must be how alcoholics feel when New Year's Eve comes along and it's just like, what's the big deal? I do this every night.
Exactly.
I mean, all year I talk about monsters, and then Halloween it's like, oh, this is when we get the spooky movies out. What, you don't watch them all year? Anyway? It's been very disconcerting to find out that all these, when I was a kid, I was first attracted to horror comics and magazines, and then I got into the superheroes afterwards. And now I realize, well, I couldn't get everything because they were 20 cents, 25 cents. It's expensive. And then now I realize, Night Tiger, you were telling me that people are seeking these books out that used to be in the dollar bin, and now I can't ever finish my collection. So
That's how it goes, man. That internet.
they didn't even used to put them out in the comic stores. They used to be kept back with the romance and the Western. They figured no one wants them. And these Eerie Publications books that have become big, you used to be able to get them for nothing. Here's a little bit of copyright infringement. They just went ahead and used the Tales from the Crypt. They got a cease and desist letter pretty quick. So, yeah, I mean, I remember a comic convention,
What
and there
year?
was some,
What year?
This is
17?
60s. Yeah, it's July 68, 35 cents.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's a great.
Yeah, I
cover.
guess they didn't,
I don't
but,
remember.
huh?
You bought that back in the day, or
What's the day?
I don't
Probably
know.
in the 80s, 90s. I don't know. People
when you
didn't
were
care.
buying because you bought, not because you were a collector anymore yet. You just were buying them off when they came out, or
Oh, these Eerie Publications books, I never saw that when they came out. You didn't see them.
they were probably in those head shops in the back. They probably had
No,
just
they
for
weren't in
adults.
head shops. I may have. They were well, convenience stores. That's what they called them in Texas. In San Antonio, right? They called them ice houses. In California, they call them liquor stores. But there were there was 7-Eleven and Stop and Go that were the nice places. But then there were these off-brand kind of stores where they carried apparently this and Charlton Comics more, and
Those
that's
8mm
where they
movies.
would have. There must have been distributors that fed books into the sleazier stores,
Yeah.
the cheaper books. And I remember there was a friend of mine that got a couple of these somewhere in San Antonio when I was in 3rd grade, and they were the talk of the town.
Now, don't let
of
me
the
stop you from
school.
showing them while you talk.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, come on.
Yes, that's
show
what
some
we're
horror.
here. All right, I'll show them while I talk. Yeah, well, the kids thought, well, that's cool, but it was and then there was a kid that got the Jack Chick little pamphlets, and they were and those were kind of considered naughty, because they showed blood. There was one called Holy Joe that's set in the Vietnam War, and you saw bullet holes in someone, but they were religious comics, but they were sometimes a little grisly and almost like I remember this kid had a church that he went to that had Jack Chick tracks, and then he would bring them to school and sell them for a quarter. They were given away free at his church. But he was the little Jack Chick guy that would sell
Like
it.
the
He says, I
entrepreneur
can't
there.
sell this book. The one was about exorcism. He says, this one's too horrible for me to sell. But anyway, these were the contraband in elementary school, the Jack Chick tracks that ironically were Christian. And then these things, no, I never saw them when they were coming out, really. I saw Warren and I saw Skywald, Horror Mood. That stuff was distributed in the PXs because my dad was in the Army, so we often were at the PX, so we'd see all those. Yeah, I've got tons of these now, but I remember being at a comic convention and there'd be stacks of these, and it would just be me and some guy that looked like one of the Ramones looking through them. It was just very,
Joey.
it was very few people that were into this.
That was probably Miller.
It was probably who?
Bill Miller. Yeah, he's the comic mag guy over here.
I don't know. I was down in Texas.
Yeah, he gets around.
Explain to him that's Philip Miller right there.
But anyway, I got a ton of these. I don't know if you guys probably have all these.
I got them all, man. Got them all.
Yeah. This is a good one. This is one of my favorites.
Yeah, that's one of the more expensive ones too.
What do these sell for now?
Mid-grade, that'd probably be about 50 to 70.
May 1969. I don't know what you'd consider this,
Yeah, I know,
What
Jackson.
condition? What would be the condition of that? I don't know.
Breeding.
These are all, but there's a guy I that made an animated video about 15 years ago on YouTube from these covers that's really spectacular. Anyway, they even got Barnabas Collins there mixed in.
That's awesome.
And there's the Jack Palance Dracula. Yeah, I was. They later started to make all these people being dismembered into robots. So when a head is being taken off, or arms, you'd see some bolts and gears.
Yeah, they got some pushback by the distributor at that point.
Yeah. Yeah, there's old books, scholarly books about these books that are out. I've got several volumes.
Right.
Yeah, those are
ready
fantastic.
to hand over the mantle to Night Tiger Comics.
All right.
Jason has none of those. All right. Now, me hearties. I don't know why I'm talking like a pirate. Welcome to the lair. Horror Comics Beware. Let's see what kind of goodies we have here.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Okay, Eternity. Go look at my Instagram post. I made it come alive. Alive, I tell you.
I've told you before that looks like the logo for a punk rock band called the Dwarves. I'll have to send you a link to that.
Number 15, 1949. I have a second copy. I couldn't find it. I'm sorry.
Tribute.
Okay, what else? What kind of horror can we bring you tonight? He's just hanging around. Taking the subway to work.
That one's gotten expensive too in the last 2 years. That's a good one.
Number 30, April 1963, Johnny Craig classic cover.
That's a normal rush hour in the New York subway.
That's definitely New York.
Someone's
I
entangled with
got
Meta
it.
Rock.
Yeah, I see it all the time over
Okay.
there.
Where are we at here? We have the key, the keeper of the key with the skull. Number 3 from Key Comics. We have 2 of them.
Oh,
1945, winter of. He looks scary. It's a 3D comic.
Always beware of those skeleton keys, right?
Where are we? Where are we? You know what? Let's something sinister about Uncle Harry. He looks scary. It's Scary Harry. That is number 45, set 1975, Witching Hour. All right. Hold on. What do you have? Oh, we have an underground comic. I advise you not to look inside. I was blinded for a while. But we have a zombie, flesh-eating zombie cover. Skull.
Oh, that's awesome.
Skull Comics, number 3, 1971.
I could show
Second
the other
print.
ones in that run, but I think you'd get in trouble with YouTube because you accidentally show the back cover and you're in trouble. On
We
one of
have
those.
the Red Dragon. Red Dragon Comics, number 1, November 1947.
I got the number of a good orthodontist if the guy wants it.
You know a guy?
Yeah, I know a guy.
You know a guy knows a guy.
You may
What
not
is he
come out the
supposed to
same, but,
be?
you know,
Have
I
you
know.
read that comic, Night Tiger?
I have not. I have
See,
5 issues.
maybe
but
a
I've not read
genie
one
or
of them.
something.
House of Mystery with the thing from the Black Lagoon. Creature from Echo Lake.
Spear gonna take care of him. Don't you worry.
House of Mystery. Number 94, January 1960. Up next, we have the lady in the glass. She tell your future and your fate. Mystery Tales, number 24, December 1954.
Sometimes it's
Lady
better
in
not
the
to know,
glass.
Smith. You know what I mean?
The Lady in the Glass.
Those are heating up right now. Those are good books.
Miller.
You got it of them. Nod your head, say yes. Adventure into Weird Worlds.
That's pretty great.
Joe Manley, the Mad Mamba. They're dancing
Eterog
on
invented that.
her grave. Number 25, January 1950.
Hey, Miller, every one of your videos is an adventure into a weird world. You know what I mean? I think Jackson Boy Kirk knows what I'm
Wait, what about the Dr. Neff? The Ghost Breaker breaks the voodoo hood.
Oh, that's cool. I've never seen that.
Ghost Breakers number, what number is this? I do not know. December 1948. Ghost Breakers. Street and Smith. The top publishers. Very good.
Cool.
You like?
Me like.
Do you like? Let me ask you the question, Meta Rock, how do you say it?
Pet Life, I think it is.
Headlight?
Yeah,
Do you
Miller.
like Buried Alive? Alive, I tell
Me
you.
likey. Me likey. Meta rock likey.
Harvey.
Witch Tales number 6, November 1951. I paid 90 cents for this at the flea market.
That's hilarious. Really?
And Buried Alive again. No, I tell you, don't do it. Don't do it. The thing that grew.
Cool one.
Number 24, October 1954.
I got some herbicide for that stuff.
All right. One more time. Buried alive. No! Let me out, I tell you.
It's a good one.
The Vault of Horror is his grave. Number 34, December 1953. Okay, I think
Just before
I
Thanksgiving dinner.
Oh, two more things ago. A Skull, the Phantom. A Skull, this is 1930. I don't even know. Let me look. 1935.
Cool.
And last but not least, Gold Key, Mystery Digest Comics Digest. With Cleopatra, The Twilight Zone. And you get patches. I am done. Now Bill must go. Go, Bill.
Those are tough to follow. All right. As I was breened earlier by Steve, we have issue number 16, Castle of Frankenstein, the Ken Kelly cover from 1969. Yeah, he does, doesn't he? We have The House of Hammer, issue number 17.
Oh, very cool.
1978. It's a UK publication. Brian Lewis with the cover art.
We say uck.
That's right. It's an UCK publication. We have issue number 10 of For Monsters Only. This is from 1972, the year of our Bill. This is the last issue in the series. And this is Gray Morrow, the cover art. It's produced by Cracked Magazine. Same publishers that do Cracked Magazine. So their little foray into horror. Only 2 issues of this. This is issue number 1, Weird Tales of the Macabre. For 1975, Jeff Jones cover. 2 has a Boris Vallejo cover.
Not bad,
Boris
Miller.
Vallejo.
Not bad.
All right, we've got Tomb of Dracula. No, not the comic series, the magazine series. This is issue number 1, right? Yep, from 1979. Bob Larkin with the cover art. Interior art, Gene Colan, written by Marv Wolfman. We've got issue number 5 of The Haunt of Horror. This is from 75 with a Dick Giordano cover. Interior art, Pablo Marcos, Sonny Trinidad, George Evans, Paul Kirchner.
Another succubus, no problem.
We've got issue number 1, Devilina, 1975, Atlas Seaboard. Alberto Cupolar is the cover artist. Pablo Marcos, Rick Estrada, Jack Sparling all did art there.
That's a tough one, Miller.
There you are, Steve. You wise guy.
Excellent.
Jose Antonio Domingo with the cover art, 1973. We've got some of the best, which, yes, I was breened again by Gratu Orloff. We've got Eerie Publications, Tales of Voodoo, Volume 4, number 6, from 1971. Fernando Fernandez with the cover art. Carl Burgos, Ezra Jackson, Bob Powell, all contributing artists. We've got Volume 6, number 2 of Horror Tale. Again, Fernando Fernandez with the cover art. This is originally the cover for Witch's Tales, Volume 3, number 6. So I could go ad nauseum, as Jackson would say, to Eerie Tales. This is a hardback that kind of goes over the publication history of Eerie Tales, but I won't do that. I already did that I think it was in Gratu Orloff's stream maybe a year or so ago. But they started out just like Stanley Publications, reprinting Golden Age stories. And then they started muddying them up a little bit. So they would add some blood to some of the interior panels. And then later on, what they would do is they'd pay usually Argentine artists to redraw the story. Sometimes they would follow verbatim the way they were laid out from the original. Other times the panels would be changed up, some would be combined, and sometimes, in rare cases, depending upon how good the artist understood English, they would actually go in a different direction. This is Tales from the Tomb, Volume 2, Number 3 from 1970. Bill Alexander cover art. He was by far the most, he did the most cover art images. We had Weird, Volume 6, Number 3. This was going to be Eerie. Warren and Erie Publications, which was founded by Myron Fass. Jackson, do we have any blue wrenches for the Jacksons in the chat? Myron Fass, they both wanted to use Erie, and Warren produced an ash can, put it on some newsstands, and they were able to get it. So I think Myron called his company Erie Publications because of that, but he changed his Erie title to Weird. This from 1972, probably a Bill Alexander cover. They've got Terrors of Dracula. This is Carl Burgos with the cover from 1981, Volume 3, Number 1. And Burgos did most of the editing, and he would oftentimes, they were operating on a shoestring budget. He would oftentimes take old covers, put a new monster, remove somebody, and that would be their new cover. His Tales, Volume 4, Number 1. Again, a Fernando Fernandez cover. This is from 1972. We've got Tales of Voodoo, also from 72. It's a Bill Alexander cover. We've got Terror Tales, Volume 7, Number 4 from 74. This is the Burgos cover.
Yeah, tilt that, Miller. It's got a glare there. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, how's that?
Yeah, much better.
They did a little bit of a foray into science fiction, and they did it into crime as well. We have Tales, The Killers, Number 10. This is the first issue, but it's Number 10 from 1970. Bill Alexander with the cover art. And they stole from Crime and Punishment, Lev Gleason titles for those. And we had Murder Tales, also Number 10. This is from 1970, and also a Bill Alexander cover. And this takes stories from Crime Does Not Pay. There are only 2 issues, Number 10 and Number 11.
You do know this is a horror steam, Miller, right? You do know that.
Yes, crime is horror as well.
Give us a few more, Bill.
What's that?
Give us a few more, Bill.
All right, we've got Legion of the Monsters, issue Number 1. The Neil Adams cover from 1975. First appearance of Legion of the Monsters.
And Amphibian. You forgot that guy.
Movie Monsters, Number 4 from 1975. This is from Atlas Seaboard. George Torgerson with the cover art. We've got Monsters Unleashed from 75 with Ken Bald cover art. I think Ken Bald was a very underrated PCH artist. And I believe he was one of the longest, he was like the oldest cover artist in history or something like that.
A lot of ACG stuff.
Monster World from 1975, published by Mayfair. This is cheaper production value than, let's say, a Warren. It's bound. It's not terribly easy to find. We've got the Tales of the Zombie. This is Number 3 from 74 with a Boris Vallejo cover, one of the greatest comic cover artists, in my opinion. Pablo Marcos, Vicente Alcazar art inside, and I'll stop there.
Give me a minute. Steve got kicked out. Okay, so we're going to go to Steve. We're adding him in. Hey, Steve, you're up next. How's it going?
Good. Hopefully the internet stays with me. All right. I figured I would start off this round with a book that nobody would think of. This is Batman number 399. It's a Tom Mandrake cover. And I don't know how many of you have read this, but this actually happens in the story. So There's a jealous, jilted lover in the story, and Batman has to hunt him down, but the jilted lover actually chops off his girlfriend's head, keeps it in the basement so Batman can't find it, and mummifies it and shrinks it. And then he goes on to do it to the lady's roommate because she happened to look like her. So I don't know if anybody read this book, but it's a great story for the time period that it came out. This was pretty wicked.
Sounds like it, Steve, for sure.
Yeah, I was shocked because I'd never read it before, and I've been trying to make an effort to read like all my comics eventually. So I read that one. It was the first time I ever read it, and I was.
Oh, he was excited. He texted me right away. He had to tell me all about it. Show me pictures.
On
You're breaking up, brother.
how good it was. No,
You're back.
We almost got
am I
you
back?
You're back.
Hear you.
I'm just going to show it. Famous Funnies.
Now we see you.
123. Who is that? Woody Gelman. Woody Gelman.
That's cool.
He's freezing up on us.
That is Famous Fun. I keep going in and out. I think I'm about to get kicked off, but next we get Frisky Fables, Volume 3, Number 9, and this is an Al Fago cover. It's more of a Thanksgiving because it looks like this is a November cover date, but it did have the nice pumpkin on there, so I figured I'd show that one.
Absolutely.
This is Black Magic. I didn't write the number on here, the volume or anything. This is Black Magic Jack Kirby cover. Not a really scary cover until you know what's going on. So this is the first kid that ever finished the internet, and he found porn at the very end. So
I was going to show that book.
That is very scary, right, man?
This next one, I didn't even know I had two of these until I looked through my collection, but this is Funny Tunes number 2 from 1953, and this is a Frank Karen cover.
Ooh.
Get a nice little ghost on there.
Yeah.
Then I got a little Lulu, Trick or Treat. This is number
Love Lulu.
170 from 1963. Really cool cover.
Mm-hmm.
I figured I'd get away from showing all these really scary ones that you guys all seem to like. This is a great one. This is a magazine. This is Monster World, number 6 from 1966. And this combines two of my favorite themes, Halloween and Christmas.
Can't beat it.
And that is Glenn Strange on the cover in a Santa suit. I love it. Next, we've got Giggle Comics, number 67. I don't remember what year this is or who does the cover, but I love the ghost coming out of here. Great cover. There's one you're not going to see on the stream, I don't believe, this other than me. This is the Marvel Family, number 83.
Very
And
cool.
that has the flying skulls. I thought that was pretty cool.
It is.
Real nice, Steve. Real nice. Yeah. I like
And here's another family friend one. This is Rip Tickler, number 7. I didn't write the year on that one either. But nice, fun cover.
Okay.
And then I've got a nice treasury here. We've got Ghosts. What is this? C32. Yeah, C32 from 74, 75. Got the nice cutouts on the back. These things are great. I only paid $1 for it.
Wow. Way to go, Steve.
We've got Frankenstein. I want to say this is 1953, December and January. Number 22 with a Dick Briefer cover.
Old flat
Very
top.
cool. Yeah, it started out as a comedy, then later on they went more horror.
Yeah,
Give us a few more, Steve. Oh, you can't hear us.
I can
me.
hear you.
Oh, can you?
Yeah.
I had to kick myself out. My screen got large. I couldn't figure out how to make it small again.
All right, this is House of Mystery number 214 from January 73. Bernie Wrightson cover.
Oh, nice.
Popular one, now. Sure.
I could have brained you. You need to get some Mylar, man.
Yeah, I don't like paying for it though. This is Ghost number 86 from March 1980 with a Luis Dominguez cover. One of the better ones. I like that.
Good old Louie. I love Louie.
Yeah.
I love Louie. Explain to me, Louie.
This is one I picked up on my vacation in Tennessee. This is Ripley's Believe It or Not True Ghost Stories number 44 from December 1973 with a George Wilson cover.
Very cool.
Stories weren't too bad in this one. I read this one while I was on vacation.
You can always count on the cover.
Yep. Let's see.
You can always count on the cover.
We'll look at this one. This is Super Magician, Volume 2, Number 6 from 1943. Not really a horror cover, but it does have the skulls on there.
Yeah.
It's pretty horror if you're one of those skulls there, Steve.
Yeah.
I'm always up for a good skull.
I like skulls. I got another head on my shoulder.
You need it.
This is Psycho Fall Special 1974. Psycho number 22 with a Prieto Muriana cover. Did I say that right? Maybe.
Bill, are you drooling?
I am. I don't have that.
Oh, you don't have that one?
No, I don't have a lot of the ones you showed. No.
That's Miller's usual state, the drooling state.
All right.
Champagne eyes, beer wallet, right?
We'll go with another Psycho, number 21, October 1974. Same cover artist, Prieto Muriano.
Cool.
All right, Steve, give us a couple more.
Couple more. Okay, let's find something really good.
Oh, Charlton 66 is here. Welcome, my brother.
Let's find something really, really cool. Just in case here we go. Journey into Fear, March 1954. This is number 18. I don't know who does.
Okay.
That low grade gives it character.
Peeping Tom.
That was a Canadian publisher, right?
The Devil Store. Okay, we move.
One more?
One more.
Sure.
This one reminds me of a song that I used to listen to by a Christian metal band. This is Worlds Beyond number 1. And I didn't write down the cover artist or who it's or the year or anything, but I love these little guys over here. The beginning of the song, it's a song by a group called Barren Cross, if you've ever heard of them. I can't remember the name of the title, but I just imagine all these little guys standing around because they're all going.
It's like a demon monkey.
Yeah. Look at that. Aren't those guys great, man?
Yeah.
The Mormon.
Love it.
All right, Mad Rock. Matt.
All right.
It's Matlock.
I was getting
Matlock. Yeah.
I was getting this ready just in case. You never know what's around here. Anyway, a lot of you guys are showing
especially in your neighborhood.
Yeah, man, you never know. I got this banshee that hangs out of the parapet across the street. She never gets me, don't you worry. So here, now, Night Tiger Smith. Yeah, you know this one, right? Because Jerry the Jitterbug, our good friend, worked on this.
Oh yeah.
And it's a beautiful Kelly Freeze cover.
Oh.
Right here. I mean, look at all those skulls down there, and that pretty lady, walking away from Miller. You know, I mean,
so beautiful.
of course.
That
you know,
is so good.
that's amazing,
Jealous.
right? Yeah, yeah. Metarog, you know, he goes gaga over this stuff.
The
You know?
je ne sais quoi.
Yeah, and you know, and you know, Steve was showing some of the, you know, like more family friendly stuff. I'll show a couple of those.
All
These
right.
these guys have been my victims too. Here, Archie's Madhouse. I don't know what number this is, but you know, you got all the classic monsters there. You know, and this guy walking, who's this guy, Jughead, whatever his, he's walking right into a trap. Yes, you gotta be. You know, look at this guy. They're just waiting there for dinner. Yeah. Anyway. And oh no, nobody. I don't think anybody's shown any mummies lately. These guys are creeps, you know. But here we have Josie and the Pussycats. He's after her.
That's
Yeah.
not your daddy's mummy.
Yeah, man. These guys are the worst. They smell so bad. The bouquet is terrible. Oh my god, they reek. They reek. You know what also reeks? Heaps. So here's the heap from Skyward.
Number one.
Yeah, and you got this guy, the Sinister Sith. You know, the same lady, by the way, is over there. And that other
What a great name. What a great name, Sinister Sith.
Sinister Sith. Yeah, that's a good one, right? Yeah. All right, and then you know we got some gold key stuff. You know, you know how there's an old saying, "Jumping at your own shadow." Well, this guy better jump because this shadow is alive. You know what I mean? Boris Karloff. Yeah. Look at that. Yeah, good stuff there. And then
Creepy.
you know these creatures, they're the worst because you know you need something like this, you know, to dispatch them, you know, because they're so big. You got to just, you know, whack them and get rid of them, you know. And so look at this guy here. Look at this guy here. You know, I mean, it's so hard to reach up there. You know, you got to jump and everything. Anyway, you know, I mean, and then you got these, you know, these guys who, you know, malpractice. You know, that's terrible. You know, but
Creatures.
you got to take care of them. You know, like look at this guy here. I mean, you know, the egg. You know, supposedly the hand is his own little, you know, mind. You know, yeah, right. Come on. And swamp monsters. Oh my gosh, swamp monsters.
Oh, no.
So you know, I got this here little solution here. You know, swamp killer, and that takes care of them real nice. You know, 2 squirts. They're a puddle of poo. You know, and here we got some here in Boris Karloff, Tales of Mystery.
Oh,
Yeah,
dang. I need to look for those.
yeah. Look at that. You know,
That tiger needs to find those.
they're not a slave to fashion, you know, Smith. Look at that guy, you know, whatever. You know, whatever. Well, a couple more here. Yeah, and look at this guy here. I've seen this guy a couple times. Easy to dispatch. Couple bullets, brass, you know, whatever. Look at this guy up here. Look at the teeth on that guy and the claws. Look at that guy. I mean, you know, even Miller would be afraid of that guy. Come on.
You better believe it.
I mean, you know, he throws down this guy in the armor. I mean, forget it. I get another, you know, mutated lizards. Oh gosh, they smell so bad. That's why I got this here. Mutated lizards. Nymph metal takes care of real easy. And here's another one here. Look at this guy here. Yeah, look at that guy. Looks like a bearded dragon, but trust me, this guy is huge. You know, massive. And that tongue, it's like sandpaper. Let me tell you, forget it. Couple more. 2-headed dogs, never a good thing, you know, but mutations like that. And then you got the arm coming out of the grave. The bad situation. These two, they're toast. You know, let's call it what it is. You know, they got no chance. And then, you know, over here, you know, man, the hags are terrible, you know, because you know, you can't unsee them. You know what I mean? And look at this, Grim Ghost Stories. Look at that guy. Yeah, I mean, you're not looking at a mirror, Miller. Don't worry. Yeah, don't worry. Yeah. All right, that's it for me for this round. Go on to the next victim. I mean, guy, whatever, whoever.
All right. So now we have Gratu's up next. Gratu. Where are you?
Hey there. Well, let's see. We here's another copy of an eerie publication, Witch's Tales. But here's something I didn't know about that. Well, you saw just a moment ago one of the crime books that Eerie put out, but I didn't know about their Western books that are just as gory. Look at this. Saloon girl gets shot.
That's awesome.
Yeah. This is even got a date stamp from September 17th, 1969 there. This book has had a hardcover coffee table treatment recently By the way, Jackson Roykirk was talking about a facsimile of a DC horror treasury. I guess DC called them collector's editions. It's already out. House of Mystery came out a few weeks ago. It's the first House of Mystery one. This is a great cover. I remember from when I was a kid, from Psycho. Always love the colors there.
The floating heads, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, this box, I've got all my Eerie publications, followed by Psycho. And, this one always appealed to me as a kid, this issue of Scream.
That's a great one.
Flip through. Man, some of these are, some of these covers are a little bit, I don't know if I should show them, but this nightmare. So, some of these are kind of PG-13. Guy's getting his throat ripped out. This is the second issue of that Weird Tales of the Macabre that was just shown. Man, this is one of the oldest books in my collection. This issue of cartoons. This is from when I was like 5 years old. It's my original copy.
Cool.
I guess they're monsters. Those little gremlin guys.
Oh, they are.
Let's see. Okay, that's... There's a great cover of one of these Eerie publications shows these hippie ghouls. Wonder if I could find that. Oh, well. I'll show that on a later show, possibly. Oh, here it is. See, they're looks just like Portland, doesn't it?
Looks like Lead Paint's joined the Misfits here.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, Lead Paint sent me some copies of Monster Times a few years ago. I'm trying to complete my collection of Monster Times. I was just showing that in a recent episode. Oh boy, what else we got in here? Right now, my oldest copy of Monster Times would be issue number 3. This is a great publication. They always cover comics. They cover monsters in all aspects of culture, right down to monster cereals. Just a fantastic publication.
Let me ask you a question. Have you seen Legacy of Monsters yet? The TV show?
I guess not. What is it?
Oh man, it's about King Kong and all the different monsters living in the earth with Kurt Russell. It's on Apple TV. Dude, the special effects on it are so good. They got all these little creatures like dinosaurs with tentacle faces.
I guess I don't know what that is. I'll look into it.
Check it out. Yeah, it's called Monarch Legacy of Monsters.
Castle of Frankenstein was published by the real Norman Bates. Now, people think Norman Bates is mostly based on Ed Gein. It's just slightly based on Ed Gein. It's mostly based the original Robert Bloch book, Psycho, that Hitchcock based his movie on, was based on Calvin Beck that put this magazine out. This magazine covered comics. It covered every aspect. This is a lot more adult than Famous Monsters. I mean, Famous Monsters was the king, but Castle of Frankenstein, and then later in the 70s, Monster Times. I mean, because Famous Monsters never covered Star Trek at the time. I guess I'm breening with that, but my favorite is this is the Ken Kelly cover that always appealed to me as a second grader.
Yeah, it appeals to me now.
I wonder why.
You can even see the way that her legs are. That the Love Gun cover. You know, it's kind of like, I don't know which one of the members of Kiss kind of had their legs kind of like that. But anyway, he's a great artist. These are books that, you know, when I saw them in elementary school, just blew my mind, you know.
Yeah.
Castle of Frankenstein was great. Anyway, Calvin Beck had was a friend of Robert Bloch, and he was a member of all the little group of people into science fiction and horror in Los Angeles, and he had a clinging mother that went everywhere he went, and so the Norman Bates character was heavily based on. And Castle of Frankenstein has been revived recently. They tried to revive it. Different people tried to revive it in the 90s, and it was, I thought, pretty crummy. But the new revival of Castle of Frankenstein, you see, it really looks like one of the ones I just showed you from 40, 50 years ago. And it's well done. It's expensive. It's square bound, but it's being put out now, and it's worth seeking out. Let me show you something that might appeal to some of you, because right now all these Johnny come latelys have discovered Dave Stevens, and I was buying all that when he was coming out, when he was alive, when he put the, and now, so I'm gonna have to put some they don't, those people don't know that Dave Stevens did covers for cult movies, so now they're gonna have to seek these books out. So that's a Dave Stevens cover. Where's the DS somewhere there? Just have to trust me on that. And this is a Dave Stevens cover. You might just think it's a photograph, but that's a painting of Ed Wood there. See the DS there on the collar? So you got to seek that out now, all you guys that saw a documentary and figure that you
key collectors, damn you! Be cursed, you key collectors!
Oh yeah, this is also a painting. It looks like it's just a colored photograph, but no,
Dave
there's
Stevens.
the DS there of
Cha-ching, those books just went up. Sorry.
well, and then I think, didn't someone just show a copy of Movie Monsters? I think so. This is Atlas Seaboard, their attempt to do famous monsters, and see the Greg Theakston name there. He's related to Dave Stevens in that they were kind of partners in that Betty Page's magazine, and Greg Theakston and Dave Stevens were the guys that actually found Betty Page, who was still alive at the time, and everything.
Zaius, Dr. Zaius.
That's also a Greg Theakston painting, and then later, Greg Theakston was developed a process of reprinting Golden Age comics, but different from now. They just photograph books and clean them up digitally, but he came up with a process where he had to destroy a Golden Age comic. It was called Theakstonizing, and he would bleach all the color out of the pages so it would be black and white, and then they could color it, because back then they had to have a color image. So they had the black and white stat to do the hardcover, and DC would get people in other countries to trace the old Action Comics, and it looked terrible. But Greg Theakston came up with a way, even though you'd have to destroy one copy to do the. Anyway, that's all old-fashioned now.
You ready for me to move on?
Yeah. I'm
all right. No, you're not. You're educational.
Yeah.
Come on, remember, we're all into this. Hello. I have Betsy with me today, and she wants you to see some horror comics. Horror. So, zombies from the quicksand. When witches summon the zombies. Beware, number 8, March 1954. I think that's my sister's boyfriend.
She could have done better.
I know. That's the best she could do. Voodoo. The doll.
That might be Ken
No. I don't have it on here.
Yeah, that's a Ken
Ogden Whitney.
Ogden Whitney. Oh, okay.
Ogden Whitney.
I stand corrected.
1957.
You sit correct.
I got this for 90 cents at the flea market.
Nice.
Thing number 11.
That was a great series.
You want to double your money?
The Thing has the reputation of being the most extreme of the pre-code horror books. That's at least what Overstreet used to say.
I haven't even looked inside this yet.
Yeah, they always say
And
the
I've
thing
had-
went farther than anybody else. It was.
I've had it 4 years and I have not even looked inside.
Oh man.
I read this one though. Oh no. They gave him a grave. Great. I just bought this one.
That is so sweet of them to do that.
Was that one 60
know.
cents or 90 cents?
No, I bought this one off my comic shop for $80.
Was that a honey pun, Miller?
It was.
Look at that first story. When the mummies rise.
Yep. Atlas.
1953. We have another Atlas, Journey into Mystery, number 12, A Night at Dragmore Castle. There
Nice.
we go.
Guy's got Miller hair there.
Looks like Jackson Leary.
The Red Seal
Those
with
are
the
cool.
creature.
Yee.
Red Seal Comics from 1947.
Like it.
Ooh. Red dress distress up there.
Vault of Horror, number 25, The Seance in the Severed Head.
A good one.
Never a good combination, Smith. You know what I mean?
I know what you're talking about. By Johnny Craig. You got, what is this, dude? The Vault Keeper, the Old Witch, and the Crypt Keeper.
Jackson.
Next, you have The Duke of Darkness.
That's cool.
Top Spot Comics, number 1 from 1945. The Duke of Darkness.
You got no irises, Smith. What's up with that?
Spellbound. My
Right.
Friend the Ghost.
Well, that's a form-fitting dress.
Stories to held you
What
spellbound.
Miller notices.
I got this off
Ghost
eBay
throws
for.
dress, you know, come on.
I found it on eBay for $22.99 shipped.
Great price.
We're not worthy. We're not worthy. The Skull Funhouse, Horror House. Just enter the skull. Yellow Jacket, number 7, 1946. First appearance of the Old Witch as a narrator of a horror comic.
That Frankenstein Hulk that you have there is my proudest purchase ever from Dollar General. It's great. Right in front there.
Oh, this?
Yeah, that's amazing. Even has the purple pants.
Don Heck.
Everyone should own one.
Weird Terror. Like Bill said, Don Heck. We got 2 twos of Dracula, number 1. The Swedish editions.
Very cool.
Let me see. This is Norwegian, and this is Danish. The Tomb of Dracula, number 1.
Wow.
This actually came out the same time the original,
Wow.
and this was $1 in the dollar bin in Copenhagen.
It's a long way to go for a dollar bin, Smith.
Hey, it was well worth it.
You died
I had to leave a bunch of clothes behind.
It was worth it.
The dollar bin. The Spirit, number 3. 5 issues series by Fiction House, reprinting the Tribute Syndicate newspaper inserts. Which are original covers, though, with no unknown artist.
Hmm.
They're glowing in the dark skull. He's the Nightlight. They call him the Nightlight. Satan versus Witch. Out of the night, they clash.
Nice dagger.
Number 4, 1952. Liberty Comics. Show that really quick. It's not that. Wow. Mary Marvel against this. Who is that guy? Mr. Fright or Mr. Knight. Wow Comics 1943, Jack Bender. Or Binder. Sorry, Jack Binder, don't Bender. Okay, we can all do 10 minutes this hour and we'll all get in. So I got 3 more. Vault of Horror, In the
Last one.
Tombs,
Good one.
Johnny Craig. This was a purchase from our friend Tyler Jamerson, who's no longer on social media.
Nice.
For the American Boy. Number 13, May 45, first appearance of the Blue Streak. Astonishing. A Ghoul's Gold.
Title.
A Ghoul's Gold.
Stay away from that, Smith. Let me tell you.
Astonishing. Number 13. Tomb of Terror.
Me.
She's playing Pin the Tail on the Ghoul. Number 3, Al Iverson cover, 1952.
Davison.
Mystery Tales.
Ooh,
A Vampire's Coffin.
creepy.
So give him a cough drop.
Exactly.
Mystery Tales number 15. A Gerber 4 for you nerds.
Yeah, but how rare is it, Mike?
House of Mystery number 13. The Witch's Cauldron. What does that say? The Black Sorcerer.
Nice.
Droppo. The Great Droppo. Number 13. April 1953. Legion of Monsters. I got 1 minute. The Ghost Rider.
I'm seeing
And
triple.
then-
Yeah, exactly. Been drinking again, Roger?
Who?
Sensation Comics.
That guy? Nah. He's a teetotaler.
House of Goblins. And last, Terror. Adventure into Terror.
Good one, too.
And it's up. You're up.
So,
Bill's up.
Ooh.
all right, are we doing 2 more rounds or just 1 more round?
We're gonna do probably only one, so we each got 10 minutes,
All right,
and then we can talk for a few minutes.
let's do it. All right, so we have the aforementioned Warren. This is issue number 62 of Eerie, 1975. Well, Julian. For art. Yeah, he's a smarty pants, that rascal. We have from 1973, issue 51. This is San Julian with the cover art too. And that's the Eerie mascot right there. There's a story in here written by Buddy Saunders. He's the owner of Star Comics, My Comic Shop.
Oh.
We have Creepy, which is another Warren title. This is issue number 131, 1981, reprinted cover, but the cover art is by Frank Frazetta, Rudy Nebris, Martin Salvador, Bill Drott, and others with the art.
That's a great cover, the last one.
Creepy. This is from 78, also a Frazetta cover. Nicola Cutie, Bob Toomey, Bruce Jones wrote stories in there. Another Creepy is from 1966, again, Frazetta with the cover art. All right. Then we've also got Vampirella. And this is from 1974, San Julian with the cover. One of my favorites with the mummy in the background. Another one of my favorites is number 31 from 1974. This is Frazetta cover art. Got a really cool date stamp right there. And this was taken from the Luana movie poster. And another one of my favorite Vampies, 1970. This is issue number 6.
I see a pattern here, Miller.
Cover art. Frazetta redrew the face, the girl's face. Why that died with Warren. So no one really knows why. I imagine it looked creepier than he wanted it to, and he wanted it to look more fetching, but no one really knows. All right, so over to books. We have Volume 1, Number 4, Coven 13 from 1970. Witchcraft, sorcery book, and it had some illustrations on the inside. Got The Vault of Horror from 1965. This is the Frank Frazetta cover. And there was Tales from the Crypt, Tales of the Incredible, The Autumn People, Tomorrow Midnight, all reprinting EC Comics, and Frazetta did the cover art for each of the pages. We've got The Only Way Roger Gets Any Love. It's Haunted Love. This is from 1973. Cover art by Tom Sutton.
You know him well, Miller.
Yep. A mixture of romance and horror. Well, I think Steve mentioned Little Lulu, one of the best written Golden Age comics. Is Tales from the Tomb from 1962. Cover art by John Shoher. This was written by John Stanley, who wrote and oftentimes did the art for the Little Lulu series. Stanley did one other horror comic. It's Ghost Stories #1. We've got Strange Suspense Story, 1954. Steve Urkel, cover art.
Steve Urkel.
Yes, exactly. Did I do that? We've got Adventures into the Unknown, issue number 21. The aforementioned Ken Ball. He did a lot of the ACG cover. We've got This Magazine is Haunted, issue number 8 from 1952. Cover art by Vince Alacia. Another one from the same series. This is from 1951. Shelley Maldoff did the cover.
That always reminds me of Scooby Doo.
Publication. What's that?
Scooby Doo, that cover.
Exactly.
Like the guy, one of the guys in that movie, the villains.
For 1954, Chuck Kudera, Web of Evil. Here's another Web of Evil. This one's number 21. It's the last issue.
Oh, nice.
Kudera also with the cover. Lou Ravielli did the majority of the interior art.
I like your setup behind you. You got that Tales of the Crypt over there.
Someone showed, I remember, someone showed a Don Heck cover, a horrific cover. Here's my favorite, probably, horrific cover. This is from 1953. I love Witch Doctor covers. This one is just fantastic.
That is great.
So we've got Nightmare, not the Skywald magazine, but the Zip Davis comic book. This is from 1952.
You rarely
Everett
see that
Kinsler
issue.
with the interior art. We don't know who did the cover art.
You rarely see that issue for sale.
Yeah, it's tough, and it's one of my favorites. And a lot of people don't know this about Mike, but he's quite the bibliophile. Usually on weekends, you'll catch him in the library. Here he is on Crime Suspense Stories, last issue. Cover art by Jack Kamen. Oh, he's always loitering in there, I tell you what. All right, just a couple more, and we'll be done. So here is fantastic hardcover book, Illustrated History of Art
Nice.
of Pulp Horror. Okay, so why'd you show us that? I'm glad you asked, because we have Weird Tales, Volume 39, issue number 11.
Beautiful, man.
Cover, one of my favorites. This is the A cover. There are actually two of issue number 11. Lee Brown Coy did the B cover.
What'd you pay for that?
Oh, probably 30 to 40, I think.
That's not bad.
No, I had an auction, because they can be pricey if you don't find them in an auction.
What kind of grade you put on it? Condition?
Oh, see, I'd put probably maybe a 3 to a 4 in that range.
Yeah. It looks really good.
we've got volume 40, number 4. Weird Tale. I'm a huge Matt Fox fan, and he did the cover art for this as well. John Giunta, Boris Dolgoff, Lee Brown Coy all did interior art. We've got picture of Jackson just before Thanksgiving dinner. Volume 42, issue number 1. Also with a Matt Fox cover from 1949.
It looks a bit gaunt there, Miller.
And the last one I have is Startling Stories, Volume 21, issue number 1
Oh, nice.
from 1950. Earl K. Berge cover. It's got a cool date stamp.
Lady is a Witch.
Wow.
Was that an auction win or you purchased that straight up?
This was an auction, I think, for my comic shop, if I'm not mistaken.
What'd you snag it for?
And that'll do it for me.
What'd you snag it for?
I can't
you liked
remember. It would have been in the 20 to 40 range.
Okay. That's a sweet spot.
Oh, my turn?
Don't you go next?
Looks
All
like
right. I seem to recall, I think it was Gratu showed Web of Horror. This is Web of Horror number 3 with a Bernie Wrightson cover.
Ooh.
ooh.
Go off.
He's share off. He's a share off.
I found this one right before I went on vacation to Tennessee, and this is probably the best cover I've seen in this series. This is Ripley's Believe It or Not True Ghost Stories, number 53 from 1975.
Great skull cover.
What a beauty.
Yeah. And this is House of Mystery 213 from April 1973. Another Bernie Wrightson cover.
Nice. I need that one.
Watching too much TV can be bad for you, Steve. I know.
This is Secrets of Haunted House number 5 from December of 75, January 76, and another Bernie Wrightson cover. I get the feeling I like Bernie Wrightson's art. I don't know what it is.
I see a pattern, yeah.
He got a good style, you know. Matter of fact, since we're talking about Bernie Wrightson, House of Secrets, number 92, first Swamp Thing,
Oh,
Bernie
yeah.
Wrightson.
Oh.
Yeah.
Nobody showed that one yet.
You're flexing now, Steve.
Yeah. Not on purpose. It just happened to be sitting there. This is Ghost number 89 from June 1980 with a Joe Kubert cover. Look at that, man. That's the mask of somebody in the water. Isn't that awesome?
Yeah. I don't think he'll be down there very long.
I don't think so. Unless he's going to swim with the fishes.
Mm-hmm.
He may join them. Here's a Charlton comic. This is Ghostly Tales from Haunted House, number 81 from 1970 with a Jim Aparo cover.
Beauty.
And then I don't know who does any of these covers. I didn't write on the back. This is Adventures into the Unknown.
Whoa. We didn't write on the back. We know by heart.
I wrote on the back of several of mine.
This is Adventures into the Unknown. I don't even know what issue number it was. I didn't write it down, but I love that cover. I got this for maybe 20 or 30 bucks because it was trimmed, like the front cover was trimmed right off, but still had it.
Right off like a bandage.
Here's another good one. This is Witch's Tales. What number? I think 12. Yep, number 12. Not sure on the year, 1952, 53.
That's a great one.
Coming to my web, said the spider to the lady in the red dress.
Don't mind if I do, sir, she said.
We haven't had a lot of these, so here's another mummy cover. This is Mysterious Adventures number 23. looks like 1952,
Dang.
53.
Oh yeah, I remember when you
Cool.
snagged that away from me. Son of a
Mm.
gun. That was $50.
Right out of the sarcophagus.
He
Nice.
snagged it from me. I had it on my list, my thing at checkout.
This next one, some guy on YouTube gave this to me. I don't even remember who it was.
Oh,
Some
no.
guy, just some guy I know.
Some
I think it was a
jerk,
birthday present.
some Jack, yeah.
Mystic number 7.
Ooh.
Mm.
Oh yeah, man! Whoever gave you that must be a really, really good friend.
I wish I could remember who it was.
I don't know. I have no clue.
This next one is Journey into Fear from March 1952, and this is number
Hello, Dio
6.
Wolf Comics.
Hey, hey, Dio Wolf.
Nice vampire cover.
Yeah.
There's a pause there. Okay,
Something
we don't
happened.
hear you. We
Can't
don't
hear
hear
you now.
you. We don't hear you.
No, we don't hear you. We can see you just fine.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
We got you
Yeah.
now.
All right. This is The Beyond from November 1954. I think it's number 29. Somebody wrote 29 on the cover.
Nice.
A good one.
Mm.
They wrote 29
title.
because they didn't put it on the cover, so they wrote it on.
Where is it? Right
Yeah,
here.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm.
Smart kid.
Yep. This is Strange Mysteries. Not sure what number. I can't see very well. This is from March. Oh, it's number 10, March 1953, I think.
Oh, that's AC Holland.
Beautiful.
Hollingsworth, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Mm.
Alvin Hollingsworth. Yeah.
Somebody showed a Web of Evil earlier. This is Web of Evil number 7. I don't know the year.
Good one.
This kind of reminds me of that Stephen King movie where they had the monster in the box under
Mhm.
the stairs.
Yeah, Creep Show.
Creep Show, yes.
Didn't you have a
One that
Western
they actually
comic?
have a comic for.
Didn't you have a Western comic where it had the hands inside a treasure box or something?
Yeah, I do. Yeah. That was a Sodi book. This is Suspense number 24. This is one of my favorite suspense covers.
Oh, that
Got the
is
guy
great.
hanging upside
Wow,
down.
man. That's
Mm.
so great. I remember where you were where I was when you bought it.
Oh, you do? Where were you?
At home, talking to you on the phone.
That hot oil hair treatment he's getting there.
Mm.
This
Pay
is
good money for that, you know.
yeah. This is Mystery Tales number 12. Not sure on the year. This is, I believe, a Manili cover.
Great cover, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Did somebody already show that one? I think
No.
somebody did. No.
Nuh-uh.
My phone will start bing, 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 and I tell my wife, Steve bought comics again.
Yeah, I do send you a lot of pictures of what I buy,
I
don't
know
I?
it's you. I always tell my wife, Steve bought some comics again.
This is Journey into Fear number 10. Mike, I think you were with me when I bought this one.
Oh yeah, was it Mavericks?
One of the stores we went. I don't remember which one it was. Might have been Mavericks.
This guy just bought them. He gets amazing books at all these stores near him. Books that go for like triple what he gets them for, in high grade.
I don't ever see anybody show this one. I think this one is great. This is this magazine is haunted. Number 11.
That is a good one. Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Love
skeleton.
that glowing noose right
Oh,
here.
yeah. Skeleton with the news. Always bad news.
All right, couple more.
All right. Yeah, that's about all I got. There's about 4 more in this stack. So this is Beware number 8.
Oh yeah, I showed that one.
Very cool.
That's a good one.
1953 looks like.
It looks like my copy, like a 1.0.
Did you show this one tonight?
Yeah.
I don't
When
remember.
Witches Summit.
Yeah, earlier.
That's okay. You can show
Reading.
it. I don't care.
I think this is one of my wife's favorites from what I remember. This magazine is haunted number 5.
Yes, I love
here's
that
a
one.
good one. Yeah. I like the light reflecting off the top of her blouse. It looks so realistic.
It does, man. It's a beautiful cover. And then this is one of my favorite horror covers in my collection. This is Strange Stories from Another World. All these issues have pretty good covers. But this is number 3. This is one of my favorite. It's the skeleton holding the mirror.
Mm.
Like a Ripley's Believe It or Not cover.
All right, that was the last one I got up here, unless you want me to show some more.
Nope, we'll go to Roger now.
All
I
right.
mean, I'm sorry, Met Rock.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for the correction there. Yeah,
Don't take it out on me.
no worries, no worries. So, let me see if I remember the cover artist. Yeah, because there's lots of pressure here on the stream. But anyway, I got a couple of Haunted Horror Digest over here,
Ooh.
and this is Kelly Freeze over here, as you can see, no doubt about it. Beautiful art there, and Gray Morrow over here.
Very
Look at
nice.
Nice. Tell me you got those for a song.
Stephen Miller, gotta say that's pretty good.
What'd you get those for? 50
Absolutely.
cents?
They're both great artists.
What'd you
So,
pay for those?
Stephen Ogden is in the chat, so I pulled these out for him because.
Hold on a minute. Met Rock, what did you pay for those last two?
Oh, those two, I don't know, 50 cents or so. I don't remember.
There you go. Yeah, you hit the spot. I feel good now.
Well, I didn't. Metarog, the cheapskate, did. You know what I mean? Anyway, Smith, you like Don Newton, right? So here we go. Monster Hunters #1 with that great Nessie cover. And these guys here, they're not long for this world. You know what I mean? Oh well. And then you got a Tom Sutton cover over here. Look at this thing. This is like, whoa. You got this thing over here. You got this thing growing over here. I mean, there's lots of cover. What's going on there?
Let me tell
Pretty.
you a little bit about Tom Sutton.
Beautiful Tom Sutton lady down there, but again, that thing is growing, and attacking her. I mean, that's just wrong. But look at the beautiful hair there. Yeah, we know what I mean. And here's another, Sutton, I think. This, the creatures from the Black Lagoon and all that stuff. You gotta watch out for those guys. They're dangerous.
You immortalized them.
Yeah. So that was number 4. I don't have 5, but I got 6. And here we got, Mike Zeck doing the cover art here. And this guy looks hungry, and that looks like a little snack. Yeah, right there. Mm-hmm. All right, that's a 6. And another Zeck over here on 7. Here's another neck biter. Pushing him through the window. These guys are reckless as heck. I mean, he doesn't know that if he kills them, the blood's no good. It's too bad. Let's see, we got here. I think there's another Don Newton over here. Look at that.
Oh, that's a beautiful cover.
Yeah, look at that little
Like
Pieta
the frog
there on the frog guy. Yeah, nice.
I need that.
Yeah, nice guy. Nice. Another Zeck here. A werewolf. Again, the silver bullet. Dispatch him. Colonel White Shroud. He knows what to do.
You got the full run?
I'm missing 5 and 12 or something like that. No, 17. Sorry. Yeah, I'm missing those 2, but they'll come in. Don't you worry.
How long did that run for?
It ran like 20 some issues, but only the first 18 I think are new.
I never see those. I'd like to find a bunch of those.
So here we got Enrique Nieto on this one here.
So all that you have, you found like flea market. What?
Yeah,
nothing
mostly
online.
flea market, conventions, estate sales, trades with Rayman. Yeah, that guy has got an amazing collection. I don't know who did the cover for this. It's kind of a cartoony one, monsters around the house, insects, all that kind of stuff, silly stuff, you know what I mean? And here's a beautiful color here. Look at this here. Mm-hmm. Beautiful cover. Creepy look at this, Miller. Creepy, crabby, clumsy, crawly, cold-blooded creature comics. That's a lot of C's, Miller. Yeah, right. With a toothpick, it's really tough to see that. You know what I mean? Anyway, now we got some Ditko action here. Yeah, kind of a bigger lady here. I mean, if you like the big dames, you know, there you go. But not me, you know.
Was that original stories right there, or that's reprint?
This one, yeah, has a couple, but I think this Ditko is all reprints. I do believe it's all Ditko issue here. Ditko was ubiquitous, you know, in Charlton. He was everywhere.
It was the Kirby of Charlton.
Pretty much. Here's another Ditko right here, number 15. Yeah, look at this guy. Yeah, kind of lanky for a ghost, you know. But, oh well. And
Salivating over here.
yeah. And I think this is another Ditko here. Look at this whale. What, a mutated whale? Maybe a weird whale. Look at the eye on this guy. I mean, you know, this guy is not eating shrimp. You know what I mean?
Next time I come over, we're gonna kick it on the balcony. Just read comics.
Yeah, screwy. And then let's see. I don't have 17, but I got 18. Another Ditko. Another Ditko.
Oh, I have that one.
You got that one. Well, okay, Smith. You did okay. You did all right, buddy.
I think I have 2 out of the whole series.
All right. How much time I got, Miller?
About 4
You
minutes.
got enough time for those remaining. Yeah.
Okay. Thanks, Miller.
You're
You know, even a broken clock's right twice a day. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
That's
that's
Miller.
true.
So yeah, Journey into Mystery number 1, Gil Kane
Nice.
cover. Look at that, huh? And these, hey, Orloff. These are original adaptations. You know, like Robert Bloch that you mentioned earlier. You know, so
Yeah.
just in
For
case you
some
didn't know.
reason, that number 1 is the one I can find all the time.
Yeah,
Other ones I can
yeah.
never
This is a
find.
Robert E. Howard story in here, by the way. And here we have a Robert Bloch. You know, Jack the Ripper. Yeah, never met him personally. You know, but you know, I guess he got somebody offed him some point.
You guys are rocking the same look there.
Yeah, you know, I mean, you know, copycats. You know, yeah, that happens. And you know,
Copycat killers.
they try to get away with stuff. You know, here's Journey into Mystery number 3. A little Cthulhu action here. You know, a Chambler from the Stars. Yeah, that kind of stuff.
True.
You're not safe even in prison. Yeah. No. And look at this guy here. I mean, you gotta
Whale's
be
not a
careful.
monster, Jack.
Yeah, right. Yeah. You gotta be careful. You gotta be careful opening those boxes. Remember with Steve with the hands coming out? Look at this guy here. H.P. Lovecraft. You know, this guy opened up a box and look at who comes out of it. You know, this thing, you know. Not a good deal. Not a good deal. You know, look
He
what
thought
he
he was
says.
safe.
At last, I'm saying, that's like the kiss of death when you say that. That's it. The end. You know. Yeah.
True.
All right. And then we got another rubber clock here. The rubber, like from the creator of Psycho, right? Yeah, that's right. Number 5. Look at this guy. He's actually a transformed dude here, like Shadow of the Steeple. Yeah. What kind of title is that anyway? Come on. And then, you know, again, the swamp monsters, the guys coming out of lagoons. I mean, here's number 18. Look at this thing. I mean, like even Mudder wouldn't like that mug. Come on. All right. A couple more. I mean, let's see. Steve showed some. What's that guy? Wrightson, right? I got some Adams here. Let's see. House of Secrets 87. You know.
Ooh, that's a good one.
You know, the dog don't mind the robot, you know, but these two here, that's probably trouble. Luis Dominguez. Was that you, Miller, who said the Luis Dominguez? I love this one. Hey, Smith, I think you found this one better wrong. House of Secrets 115. Look at that beauty. Yeah. Look at that.
He did some good ones.
Oh man.
Is that the insert in there?
No insert in that one. Here's House of Secrets 88. Little gothic stuff here. I love it, right?
That's a great cover.
Beautiful
Louis
lady in a
Domingo?
negligee outside a haunted castle. You know, that's
Is that Louis?
this is Adams, Neil Adams.
Adams, okay. I need
Yeah.
to get that one.
Yeah. Here's a Gray Morrow, a little you know, what do you call these things? Cameos,
Gray.
whatever they call these things. Yeah. You know, I'm not
It's
into
made
the
to look like the Dark Shadows paperbacks.
correct.
Vignette.
Absolutely correct. That was it. That was their
All right, Roger, give us a couple more.
couple more. All right. Some more Adams here. Let's see, number 90. Yeah, number 90. Like this, she's real trouble.
Man.
You got this guy with the bad manicure, and then you got this house up here on the hill. Not a good
Should
deal.
run to that safe house up there.
Yeah, I don't think she's making it, Miller.
There's a lot of houses on the hills up there.
Yeah, there are a lot of houses here. Here's these big boards. You got to be careful with these big boards, especially through windows. Another Adams cover here.
True.
Number 91.
Look at the action on that.
Beautiful stuff here. Beautiful stuff. Eagles Town is actually, this is a good story, but it has nothing to do with the girl. It has to do with this like communist general dude. All right, couple more. Again, kids, watch out for devils. Don't make friends with devils.
Uh-uh.
Not a good idea. No.
What if they get candy?
Listen, it's a bad deal, Steve. Trust me. That's a bad deal. And then you got these hunters. Sometimes the hunter becomes the hunted. That kind of thing. You got to be careful. Last one.
His wife's a cougar.
Those damn. Yeah.
Smith, be careful. Okay, Steve.
No,
here are some
on the
prices. You didn't
cover,
show
not
this
your
one.
wife. On the
I got you
cover
on this
cover.
one. You didn't, Steve. You didn't show this one, Steve. 139. There's a little Wrightson for you right there. There you go. Look at
You
this
can't
guy.
go wrong with Wrightson.
Beautiful.
He needs to join the hair club guy. That thing. Yeah. Right
Hair
there.
for werewolves.
There you go. That's it. That's it.
All right. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Gratis
Okay.
up.
They really did feed us a lot of devil stuff back in the 70s in the kids'
They sure
comics. I guess because the Comics Code Authority didn't mention devils and demons, because in the pre-code horror is more zombies and stuff. Well, here's Purple Claw.
Awesome.
Oh, I knew that issue.
Let's see what else.
That's an easy run to complete. It's got 3 issues.
Yeah. Here's Suspense number 26.
Oh, nice.
See, there's no devils, just wholesome zombies rotting, werewolves.
Zombies.
This was in Seduction of the Innocent. Just kidding. Let's see.
Tasty freeze.
I got this for $30 years ago.
Wow.
Ooh.
Oh.
Steve, look at that one.
It's like looking in the
Hey,
mirror,
cool.
isn't it? Great logo. One of the great logos.
Great condition, actually. Those books are usually 0.5, 1.0.
What would you grade this at, Night Tiger?
Well, and now the closer is probably like a 2.5.
2.5. Yeah.
I would.
Nah, I think it'd be higher than that. Probably
Maybe 3.
Maybe a 3.0. Maybe a
3.5.
3.0. That's me.
Maybe an
Like a
8.
$600 book, or is it more now?
Nah.
It's worth a
probably-
lot. LB Cole is hot.
Yeah,
I don't know.
a couple hundred.
Name your
probably.
price on that one.
I would say 200.
I think I saw it for 600 a few years ago, but yeah, I don't know. I paid 30, so it's.
There you go. You might
All
be
aboard.
This is in terrible condition, and everybody on YouTube shows the same book, but it's just a great cover.
Oh, yeah. Did you call him an oligarch?
Huh?
You said you're an oligarch because you can spend money on that book.
I said that?
No, we did. We called you an oligarch.
An oligarch. Okay. You guys got a
Is that it?
thesaurus.
That cover art?
That's
Oh, we got a comic.
drawing a
We got a
blank.
new viewer. Comic
Comic Elf.
Saying that
Elf
that
498.
LB Cole was 1,000.
Oh, okay. Well, okay.
But you got to get it
Well,
graded
Not
first.
selling it, but if something happens to me, I can let my wife know that.
Well,
particular
you
book.
can either sell it if you guys start freezing, or put it in the furnace.
Yeah, sure, yeah. There's a phenomenon out that I guess you guys are aware of, where there are facsimiles being made that are really well done
Yeah.
by. I think they're being done by PS Art Books. And,
Oh, I have that. I didn't pull that.
see,
book.
that's how I get them because I can't afford the real things. Even though they're kind of pricey, they're about
It was.
$15
I paid
each.
$40 for mine. It wasn't that pricey.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where to find that kind of stuff. And I don't think you'd find this for $40.
I bet.
Mm-mm. No way.
But it's
Isn't that
50.
from Superior, Canadian company?
Farrell.
No, I mean
don't know.
originally.
I thought it was coming from PS Art Books.
No, it's from Farrell.
Oh, is it
Ajax
fair? That's
Farrell.
an Ajax
This is
Farrell.
right at their Farrell publication.
Oh,
Gotcha.
no, I'm talking about the facsimile. Who did
Yep.
the
Roll
original
out the
publication? Yeah, it's
Farrell.
Farrell. So,
Okay, great.
or
We'll
Pharrell.
have a
whatever.
Farrell of fun.
I would probably pronounce that Pharrell, but what do I know? Fantastic Fears is another.
You pronounce it any damn way you want.
Sure. Here's another Seduction of the Innocent book. Just kidding. I don't know. Okay, that's let me get some other stuff because we're supposed to do 10 minutes, right?
Yep.
Okay, all right. We'll pull out more. See, I don't pull out things in advance. I learned years ago that on these shows where these show and tell shows, if you pull out a stack, it'll take 2 years to get them all refiled. So I just have
True.
boxes here and I'm pulling them out one by
That's
one.
true.
That is true.
It's just not. One time, Graphic Man said we're going to do dragons. So how many covers do I have dragons? It never got refiled. Just sports covers. It's like I don't have many comics with sports covers. I have one issue of Strange Sports. I just don't. I don't know. But it's good the way. Night Tiger inspired me to like separate all my Christmas books back about 6 years ago, and then here's the same cover, just a different angle or close-up version. And then I after a while, I was like, well, I'm missing issues, and I realized, oh, I better put them all back. I just can't. But I have done a lot of separation. I've done where I've separated all my Silver Age and back from Bronze Age and up because I just don't want them to touch and contaminate the older books.
I'm the same way with the Golden Age.
Yeah, well, I don't have much Golden
I don't
Age.
want
I
them
have my
touching
Golden Age
anything else.
2.5 short boxes, so I'm not. I don't know. That's not offensive at all.
I remember seeing them when they did
He's
that
just
in
getting
that
the
movie.
piercing. That's all.
As
That's
a kid in the
eyebrow.
movie, the first time
Yeah,
I
that's-
noticed the breast is when they were killing that
Another piercing
female
cover.
vampire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's bondage cover.
Oh man, we don't want to talk about. I liked the guy you had on the other night, Archivist Adrift. So I don't want to talk about. But see, all that comes from the perverts that ran Overstreet Guide in the like 1970. They said we're gonna say that all these books have bondage covers, and we're gonna like all their little weird perversions, injury to the eye motif. And then it's like it became something everyone talks about. And it's in reality, yeah, almost every comic book has a girl tied up. That's part of the thing, but it's not. You turn it into this weird fetish. But then they won't let underground comics be in their Overstreet Guide, because they're too offensive. But they'll like all perv out over the S&M bondage covers and stuff. I don't know. There's nothing offensive about these books. This is a nice back cover. What do you
Oh,
think?
that's awesome.
I think. Oh, that's Pablo Marcos. Sometimes
Great photo.
there'll be like a cool Bill Everett pinup of like the Creature from the Black Lagoon and one of these. This Psycho yearbook. That's a great cover. That one's real pricey now. I think that's like $150 now. I think I've got it.
More than that now.
Is that the one you showed, Steve?
What's wrong with these people?
No, I don't have that one.
If I don't have it, then I'm screwed, right? And you can't afford it now, huh?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Man, I thought I had that cover. Because Kevin at Gotham City Comics just bought a mask of that face. And shoot, I guess I don't have that one. I always thought I could get it because these books were always less than $5. This one I had as a kid, and it disappeared, so I had to get another copy. But
spoken like a true collector.
What was spoken like a true collector?
I lost my one copy and I had to get another one.
Well, that's only happened a few times. Like we had a visitor to our house that stole my All-Star comics with the Power Girl first appearance, because I had a perfect condition copy of that from 5th grade. And that's about all I got for right now. And
Yeah, you
a
know
few
what?
other
You should
books that
put.
disappeared over the years. I realized I must have traded them in third grade for a Famous Monsters, a Monster Times, because I couldn't find my Laurel and Hardy #1 only issue from DC,
Yeah,
and I couldn't find my first DC Tarzan. It's like, where did those go? Oh, I traded those to that guy Sammy in third grade back in '60s.
I'm gonna tell
But
you
I've
what.
replaced them. I'll have you
I'm
know.
gonna do you a favor. You
Yeah.
get those names down on a list, get it over to Metrock, and he'll get on the trail.
What, tracing down those books?
He'll trace these people down, and
I'll take care
justice
of them
will be
for you,
served.
Grocer. No
Oh, I
problem.
know who that.
Exactly.
I know who
Justice
that
will
guy
be
is and
served.
where he's at. Oh
All right,
well.
guys. The last 10 minutes, we're going to just show from our box here. Let's thank everybody in the chat that came and joined us tonight to celebrate the genre, this genre that we love through the ages from the 1930s to today. So thank you all for showing up, bringing the goods. And yeah, you just want to chat? We got 10 minutes. We can show stuff we haven't showed.
Cool.
We got some. Is that
Morbius.
Morbius, and then we have Jack-o'-lantern. Who got out?
Steve.
I have
Steve's
to.
out.
Attitude.
As you guys showed things, I had stories that I could tell about some of the books you showed, and like that. Well, you didn't show Metarog. You didn't show the first issue of Chilling Tales of Sorcery.
I don't
When
have
I
it.
saw
Grocer, or else
that.
I would.
I have the first two, but the first two that are drawn in the Archie House style.
Yeah.
I can't tell you how it was such a weird feeling as a second grader looking at those in 7-Eleven, and I bought both of them. It was just like, it was like, okay, this is Archie, but
This is your time to show if you want to show anything.
It was unsettling, right?
I thought we were telling stories. Well, it was
Yeah, you can talk.
unsettling.
I
It was
mean-
weird. It was just because there's a guy that's like worshiping Satan out of a Necronomicon, and he's on the ground melting, and one of his eyes is coming out, and it's drooling, but it's done in that wholesome Archie
style. Yeah. That
It
freaked me
was
out as well,
great.
Grocer. Yeah.
That's one of my favorites.
$20
That's
on
good
eBay.
story.
I can't see anything because everything's this small, and I'm about to have cataract surgery in December.
All you got to see is your own screen.
I'll look at it later on a bigger screen. Ugh.
No, I don't have any within reaching distance. Oh, I love that Forbidden Love one. That is fantastic.
Forbidden Lust?
Yeah, all those DC Gothic ones, those are great. They're expensive though. Hard to find them for a good price. Yep.
Nobody dies today. They chained up death. Look at that. If only, right?
Absolutely. Yeah, that one too. All of them. That run of them. They're all pricey.
Well,
I don't think I paid more than $30 for any of these.
Well,
Of course, I haven't bought any in years.
so when do you think the market will completely crash on these books?
Hopefully
Well,
soon.
Because I don't.
Hopefully in 4 months, because I promised not to buy
and I
nothing
like
for 4
them.
months.
Lots and lots of other people like them. They're always being marketed.
Well, I don't know if there'll be a market once we're gone and the TikTok generation grows up. I don't know
There
that
will.
they'll want this stuff. It's
They
politically
will.
incorrect. It's
Prices will jump.
problematic.
The prices will jump up when we get that $2,000
Oh, the
check.
horror prices are being driven right now by younger people getting in, not by older people. They've always been.
Okay.
Good is
Well-
good. Good cover is a good cover.
But the younger people speculating that they can make money from people our age.
Pinball, some of them, yeah, some of them, but
And then,
most of them just really never
hear
knew
me?
about them, and YouTube introduced them to them, and they're like,
Once
wow.
we get that check next year that Trump's supposedly going to give out, prices will spike again. Anytime
is that-
people get money they shouldn't have, they
Wouldn't doubt it.
overpay.
well, I was hoping he was just going to do away with the IRS, period. That would really stimulate the economy.
Oh.
That's what I was hoping on.
Well, that'd be a dream.
It could happen.
Well,
I'm in fear of Meta Rock.
Yeah, you should be,
He's
Miller.
gone. Now it's just Roger.
That's a good one,
Oh, I see.
Steve.
Everyone's showing books and their little squares. Okay. Well, I
I'm
guess I
done.
It's the horror squares
My books
instead of
are
the
out of reach.
instead of the Hollywood squares.
Yeah, that's a good one that be on.
How about this one, the Kilroys?
That's cool.
Oh yeah.
Rose of Tomorrow
ECG.
was cool too. Yeah. Strange fantasy. I like it.
Gil Kane action here.
It was a good one. Red Dragon. Oh yeah. That's one. That's a great one
We
right
see
there.
it. What
Black
one?
Cat.
Hey, you're breeding me.
Yeah, you breed Mike. Steve.
Nice going.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Steve, I didn't know you had all this stuff. Here, top
either.
that one. Top that one, brother.
Sometimes you forget.
You get to rediscover that.
I got this one in Ohio when I was with Steve.
Yeah, that's the
That's Lizzie Borden.
the Lizzie Borden cover. That's right. I love Web of Mystery. The trade dress alone is great.
Mm-hmm.
I
Weird
think I have
World.
3 copies of this book, Roger.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Great
I had a
story.
graded
too.
copy I sold a couple years ago.
How high was the grade?
Only issue.
9.6 maybe.
Whoa.
Mysterious Adventures. That's cool. Yeah. I like Shock. I can get my grubby little hands on number 6. It has skyrocketed in value. I think that ship has sailed.
You know, when I was in my 20s, I was at conventions and I'd see old guys like
How
that are
about some Jack
like my
Kirby?
age now, and they were buying big little books and westerns and that stuff is basically worthless. So at
My
some
Little
point,
Pony?
it may not happen in our lifetimes. The market will crash on this stuff that we love, because I just don't see these people out there protesting in Portland and stuff ever. I mean, Superman and
Roger, you got
Batman will
this?
keep their value. I think
Roger.
everything's going to crash. And,
Perez. Go ahead, keep talking.
and when the
You got
baby
that?
boomers pass away and we find out how much Silver Age stuff is being kept by people all their lives, it's going to flood the market, and people think all the Amazing Spider-Mans under issue 100 have been slabbed now. That's nonsense. There's
Yeah.
everybody, all the kids kept
Roger,
them
you
their whole
got that?
lives, and they're about, when
No.
they pass away, they'll flood the market.
Sure don't.
You might be right.
Steve, you got this one?
Rights and cover.
No. Ernesto Redondo?
Redondo.
Steve, you got this one?
That's either the last or penultimate of Vault of Horror issue, isn't it?
Roger, who has this one?
Yeah, it's the last one, I think.
I can't see it.
Mm-mm.
This isn't the last issue.
No.
Somebody gave me this one too. I don't know who it was.
That was me,
Oh.
Steve. I'd like that back, please.
Indian giver.
Did I
Remember
give
that?
you that?
Oh yeah, that's a great one. Love that.
Yep.
Dang, I'm a nice guy.
That's a Harvey title too, Chamber. That looks like Ken Ball.
Ken Ball. Yep.
What is that you're showing? Is it a Bob Hope comic night?
Yeah, that was a Bob Hope comic.
Universal
Yeah, I
Monsters.
love Bob Hope. That's the greatest. I should have shown my Bob Hope tonight.
How about a Jerry Lewis?
Vampire Tales. Great. I think I did an Instagram post of that one a couple of days ago. That's a good one.
Did you?
What, the Jerry Lewis?
No, the Vampire Tales.
Oh, nice house.
House of Secrets. That's a good one.
I love the bat logo on that. Yeah.
I know.
I like these. These almost look like the same issue.
Yeah. They're both a little pricey too, actually.
Yep.
The one's
Yeah,
number one, and
check
the
out.
other one has some kind of
Roger, you got that one?
Yep. Sure do.
This one's the first solo Blade story. That's why that
a.
one's
Okay,
crazy.
that's what it is.
Ah.
All right, gotcha.
And then this one is Satana, I think.
Yep, sounds right.
Unexpected.
That's a good one.
Oh, this is cool. Spectre, glow in the dark cover.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, those are cute. Those are good. The number one, I think, is Glow in the Dark too.
Is it?
Yeah, it has like a bunch of. He's like in the
I
middle
got
of
a
all these
modern
skulls
book.
in the background.
I know you don't believe it, but I have a modern book.
You and your modern. Like,
Oh, here we go.
Hey, Ken, how you doing, buddy? Darth Ken's in the chat here.
what's up, Ken?
Oh, beautiful rights in there, Steve.
Hey, buddy. Darth in
All this
815.
get the
What's up?
covers. Hey, Dave.
If I remember, I got this in a
Hey,
dollar
what's
bin.
up?
And it had a signature
Another
on
old
it.
Hanna-Barbera, that's for sure.
I believe that's
Oh, I
Bernie
have a-
Wrightson
I
Ooh,
have a Scooby Doo.
That's a good one.
signature,
somewhere.
but this is
Nice.
not a Bernie Wrightson cover.
but he did it maybe interiors.
Probably.
I've looked.
No.
That would be weird for him to even sign something if he had nothing to do with it.
Yeah, that would be weird.
We got
I
Sabrina's Halloween special.
on Facebook, and a lot of people think that is a Bernie Wrightson signature.
It could be they gave him a big stack of comics and he didn't, really pay attention.
That's what I think happened. Yep.
Giant size.
There's that house at the top of the hill, but it's a skull house.
Yeah,
I like it.
they love the top of the hill stuff. Yeah.
Yep.
Nobody
This
ever
one
makes it up,
reminds
though.
me of the Haunted Mansion ride at Disney World.
Disney World. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, where
this
the
And this
one-
one does too.
it shows up
How
next
about
to you in the
Sugar
car.
and Spike.
Sugar and Spike.
I brought a lot of books.
Not a title you see.
Nothing wrong with that.
This one reminds me of the Tower of Terror at Disney World.
You and your Disney World.
I didn't know you were into Disney, Steve.
Oh yeah.
I live right
didn't
down the
either.
road.
And you're into comics, I hear. Yeah.
He's into Disney.
This one, wow, what a beauty.
Oh, Stevens, right? Yeah.
Yeah. That's kind of pricey too, I think, isn't it?
Yep.
That's
Oh,
a
that's
Jambo
great.
special right there.
Yeah.
It's a great Charlton book if you've never seen
Oh, I
this
showed
one.
that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anybody
Yep, I
know
got
what
that one.
what this one is?
First,
That first
Creature Commando.
Commando?
Yep.
I think somebody gave you one of these, Steve. I wonder who it was.
Some
Another
nice
good
guy
one.
from Florida, I'm sure.
That's another cool Charlton book.
Yeah.
Well, does the value on the Creature Commandos come down after the terrible TV series?
Was it bad?
Huh?
Was it bad? I didn't see it.
Yeah, it's. I mean, he put out a great Superman movie, but it's sandwiched in between an R-rated perverted Creature Commandos that leads into the Superman,
Oh.
which leads into Peacemaker that's about like Caligula. So it's great that he took kids that got into the Superman movie and then put them into something with orgy scenes. This guy is I used to like him, and I used to try to cut him some slack for his horrible stuff on Twitter, but now I'm really mad at James Gunn for what he did.
Okay,
Because, horrible.
this is the first time they use the word Halloween in comics.
Oh,
You,
really?
you've said that, but how do you know that for sure?
Wiz Comics.
He's-
Check
he's-
it out.
he's-
Do the research.
I got it.
I did the
I
research.
read them all.
I mean,
So that's the first and second time, right
I
there.
got it.
Like
Too.
showing.
Before this, they called it Hallows Eve.
Well,
All
for-
Hallows Eve. Yeah.
Yeah.
when was the first time they didn't have the apostrophe in Halloween? That should be a key issue too.
I don't know. I didn't say it was a key.
Is
I'm
the
just saying.
apostrophe in that issue?
Yeah.
Do they have the apostrophe between the two E's?
It has a Nazis haunting a house to keep people away.
I want the
How do you
apostrophe
always
to
say
come
that?
back
How
to
do you
Halloween.
know? Research, my friend. Research.
Now you know.
Hey, that-
The
but you
face.
found proof that
Steve
was
is
the
showing
first
some
issue? I'm
banger
not doubting you. I just,
PC Bronze Age horror.
how do
Yeah,
you know
man.
they knew?
Yeah.
No, I did the research.
Oh, that's a beautiful
didn't-
Ken
I
Ball.
don't-
that's
Another
there.
Ken
I don't
Ball.
think-
yeah.
Yeah, beautiful.
I don't take the word for it. I do the research.
By reading every comic that came out since
No, you don't gotta
1935.
read
That's
it.
right.
More rights.
A lifetime of research.
Yeah.
I think that
You
Mike
can read.
drives
That's
and
a
reads
good
at the
one.
same time. That's how he reads so much, you know.
Didn't Ray show that one on Cover Slingers?
Yeah.
Oh, this
he
one?
did. Yeah.
Yeah.
Show your
yeah.
work, Mike.
I think
I love
Rayman showed that one on Cover Slingers.
Jackson say, "Show your work, Mike.
You have to prove that.
I want
statement.
proof."
So
No,
your
you got to
college
do the
thesis.
research yourself.
That's
See, I
cool.
researched these. These books are
That should be
different. I forget what the
Mhm.
difference was in them.
What is
What
the
is-
first comic to mention Christmas? Have you researched that?
Yeah, it's in Popular Comics. Popular Comics.
What was the first comic to have the word "the" in it?
You got to do the research.
The
Don't
comic?
trust what I
I'll
tell
do
you.
it later tonight.
Exactly. Yeah, I
The
love
brownies.
That, about the people.
That was the brownies from
Giant gorilla.
1870 something. And I've just made that up, bro. So I have no idea.
All right, guys.
Atlas.
It's 9 o'clock. It's after 9. Night
Shoot.
Tiger's got to
Only
go to bed.
6. It's 6:01, Mike.
He's
I
got
know
to go to
what
get up. Go
time
to work
zone you're
early.
talking about.
Yeah.
So I want to thank everybody for coming on and showing all your stuff. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thanks
Bill,
for inviting me.
Roger, Ken, Steve,
Yeah,
Had
man.
fun.
Great time.
and
Yeah.
everybody in the chat. Thanks for joining in. Have a great night and a great week.
Yeah, thanks everybody.
Whoa.